Hey everybody, it's been a while. But you know what? Once you start playing chess, sometimes you can't stop. What can I say? A4. Uh, I actually had an idea for what else I could do. Sorry about that, there's a motorcycle going outside. I had another thought of a challenge, but I forgot, so, maybe next time. They play this. Do I do I go with the old usual? Do I? Yeah, sure. We'll gambit a pawn. Why not? We'll gambit the pawn. We'll start developing. I could go for another gambit. They give the pawn back. I'm a little surprised. I don't really know what that's about, but I'll take back the pawn. I don't see a trap. We're actually threatening one more. Okay. We just move back and we win time on the queen, don't we? Seems like it. If they go here or something, no, they just go back. Well, in that case, you know me, I see, ooh. I could also give the check, but let's go here. We'll put a little bit of pressure on this diagonal. And let's see. I could go back towards this plan, but let's just develop. Why be silly? We develop, we castle. Let's do something about the bishop. I like the idea of bringing the bishop out, contesting this diagonal. I could also go here if I wanted to target the pawn. Not the worst idea, although the queen could just go there, and situation would be quite alright for them. So let's just keep developing. Bring our bishop out, probably centralize a rook, maybe. They're putting pressure on my knight, but I don't need to react yet. Let's slide the queen out. If they take, I'll recapture. I could actually recapture with the bishop too. The good thing about recapturing with the bishop, if they capture, is it incentivizes a trade. It's a little bit annoying. Excuse me. I could move here, but I could also just say, whatever. But not the biggest fan of what I've allowed. I don't like moving the queen out here. It gets hit. Let's do this. The bishop still protects the knight. My queen protects the pawn. I do allow this move though. Now, well, I would just take, but I gotta I gotta think these things through, I gotta see that possibility before I play this move. Again, I'm sorry it's been a while since I played a game. It's been really busy. And I will not elaborate further. Just job stuff. That's life, Also, it's the holidays. I hope you guys had a good winter break if you have a winter break. Or a good Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever it is you celebrate. Varun Raj 48, really taking their time. in times like these, I should be thinking about what are my ideas. Well, maybe I'll do that later. Okay, so the idea is pretty clear. They want to exchange and then plant their knight in. That's sensible enough. I feel like moving my rook here is the wrong idea, especially since they can just kick it away. So, what are the next best ideas? If I go there, I just lose that, don't I? If I move my knight here, I think it's a trade, followed by a trade, and then they take the pawn. Is that... Oh, but then I could take this one. Let's go for it. I'm okay with this because we exchanged these two bishops, and that should favor me because that, you know, the king has the dark squares weakened around the king's side. And then also, we trade this pawn for this pawn. I guess this pawn also falls, but with the pressure of the bishop, and then I would also be able to take this pawn afterwards if I had calculated correctly. I think it's okay. Oh, but the knight hits the rook. Although then slides back, hits the pawn. It's complicated, you know. Chess is complicated. We'll see. We'll see what happens. My opponent's calculating. If they capture here, I recapture. If they capture here, I recapture. No, I don't capture that way. Sorry, I should capture this way? Is that right? Ah, then I like that a little less. Because let's say they capture. Yeah, if I capture here, they slide back. I don't have time to take the pawn. If I capture this way, oh my gosh, so many arrows I gotta draw. Here. Okay, and then they go here. Let's say I move up. Whichever way they capture, they would hit the rook, causing it to move. And actually, it's defended, isn't it? So I wouldn't have time to take the pawn. Perhaps I miscalculated. So then maybe I should capture with the queen and not let the knight jump in here. If I capture with the queen, let's do it. We'll trade this pawn for that pawn, I think. I think that's how the exchanges are shaping out to be. Of course, if I get the chance, I'd like to exchange these bishops. What if they move here? If they move there, I might have to just take. They probably take. Move over here. Could be worse. Well, I'll pre-move that because that's pretty obvious. Okay, they capture. Not unexpected. We'll slide over here. I imagine the knight slides back. The knight slides over there. Interesting. Obviously, I can't capture the pawn. Do I ever capture the knight? If I capture the knight, I imagine they recapture with the pawn. That would make the most sense to me. Or with the bishop. Capture, capture. Yeah, not the biggest fan. I gotta move the queen in that case. If I go here, capture, capture, I don't think there's a ton that I love about it. Actually, that might not be the worst idea. No, I think I want to move my queen elsewhere. If I move it here, if I move her there. Oh, but it's threatening this pawn too. I do need to hurry. I guess I could go here then. Protect the pawn. Offer a trade, which I'm not a big fan of, but let's do it. I blundered this fork. What am I doing? I'm playing poorly. I'm sorry. Oh, what a silly mistake to make. Do I resign? Probably not, but I do apologize. I'm a little rusty, clearly. But that's what, it happens. Yeah, they go for the check. I move out the way. I imagine they take here first. Do I ever take this? They capture, recapture, then they capture here. Not worth it. Alright, we exchange queens now. I would if I were them. My one thing going for me is that I have the bishop pair. Now, is that worth an extra rook? Not really, but it's something. And sometimes something's all you need. If I'm willing to just give that up, nah, it doesn't work. I could do this. Is there any value in just saying, you know what, I get the, you get double pawns? I don't think so. I lose this pawn afterwards. I think it makes more sense to go here. Try to hold the fort. There might be possibilities of, yeah, if I go here and here. Oh, my knight also sucks. My knight is not very good. Okay, they move there. Makes a lot of sense. They're targeting my weakness. I don't like how it simplifies. We'll give up the pawn. I think that's better than, don't get me wrong, it's not good, but I think it's better than just gets trapped though. So maybe I go here? On the other hand, I could move my knight here first. If they capture, I can take, then recapture. I get back one of my pawns. Okay, but if I go here and they move there, I give a check, and I trap my knight. That's not good. Okay, let's move. But if I move here, no, that doesn't work. But it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant, but it's okay. I got a message. Oh, that's nice. Oh no, we're down to 2 minutes. Actually, that's probably good. The less time there is between us, the more chaotic it gets. And the more chaotic things get, there's a chance, you know. Actually, I see one possibility. If I go here, no, you jerk. I don't like this. What if I go here? Oh, it's also hitting my bishop. Drats. Now let's go here. Oh, and get kicked back. That's smart. Yeah, you know. Alright, we're gonna do this, and then, you know, I should probably resign. It's pretty bad. Maybe they go here, maybe they do that, I don't know. Originally, I had thoughts of, if they kick me out, I can go here, and then I could threaten take, and then win back in exchange, but that's not even, it's not even that great, and it's not even good enough. But we do win back a pawn. So I think my hopes and dreams lie on either my opponent running out of time, or of me promoting this pawn somehow. But I imagine they take. Very unpleasant. Actually, if they take here, I probably do that. Still not great, but, you know, it's something. And then I can slide back for this pawn if I decide. I can't really defend it because of that. So let's go here. If they take that, I can take this at least. Then they go here. And then I'm SOL. I imagine they go here. I'd probably play here. You know, I just gotta play quickly. Let's see what happens. Maybe they go here. Oh. I mean, still not that great. They're low on time. Maybe I can swindle something. I can go here. Okay. And just like that, we're back in it. Well, well, well. How the turns table. I should be careful. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to swear. I still have good odds, actually. They're gonna run out of time. You fool. Okay. You know, a draw is okay. You know, given how poorly I played, I think a draw is okay for me. I should be. You know, it's hard to feel great because where did I mess up? Around here, I started fumbling pretty badly. Yeah, that was a good find by my opponent. They realized that the position was kind of held together, or at least his pawn was being defended indirectly by this knight, because the knight protected this square, so they could safely eliminate it, and basically I had no defense. So that was a good find by my opponent. And then a lot of bad moves by me, like losing the rook there. Another good find by my opponent, realizing that this is a very big weakness and that they could just win it. But yeah, I'm not very proud of this game, so hopefully I'll do better next time. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll try to do better next time. Bye.